Tracy here, your Stampin' Up demonstrator from Central Victoria, Australia, and welcome to Tracy's Sunday Challenge for another week. I hope you've had a wonderful week. I hope you're ready for another fun challenge. Now, throughout June, we do have a really great special on, and it is with the kit collections. For every one that you buy right now through the month of June, you can get one at 50% off, which is absolutely amazing. So you buy one, get one at half price, and perfect for to get two kits, or even if you would like to purchase one for yourself and one for a friend, or one as a gift. There is so many great kits in this collection. They range from having everything included to ones that don't even have stamping in. They're perfect for beginners. They're perfect for people who have not a lot of space to craft in. Kids for the holidays, as well as maybe the elderly in if they're in nursing homes. These are always good for that as well. Hi Glenda, how are you? So throughout the month, go over and check out all the kits that are available. I'll be showing a few throughout this month. I do highly recommend both these two, but I'm going to show you something a little bit different. This week's theme, sorry, it's not a monthly theme, it's a weekly theme, is beach. And one of the kits is perfectly kitted for the beach. So this is one that you can purchase at buy one, get one half price. Comes in a cute box, which is perfect for sending off other goodies later on. Hi Cheryl, how are you? It's a wet day there. We have a blustery, awful day. So it's supposed to rain later on. Hasn't rained yet, but it's coming, I think. You'll get an ink spot with Coastal Cabana. For the projects today, I'll be using my full ink pad. I don't really like opening these up. I've got a little collection that I think I might give away one day. It comes fully packed up, ready to go, so you're not going to lose anything, and I'll open that in just a second. You also get your own stamp set that you get to keep and reuse with other projects later on, which is fantastic. So not only do you get consumables to make the cards, and there's always a few extras, you will get the ink spot and the stamp set that you can create other cards with. Now my plan was to have a few of these made and then have an alternative card that I was going to show you today. I didn't get to that, so hopefully this week I'll be able to make an alternative card with this kit. But I thought today we would just, because so much has been going on here, that I would just create the kit with you. Well, one of each of the cards. I believe there's 4 designs. I'll have to have a quick look. See, I haven't even opened it to have a look. So there is linen thread. When there's stamping involved, you always receive an acrylic block. Now, it's not the same as Stampin' Up's acrylic blocks. As you can see, these are more ergonomic. You've got little grooves to be able to hold onto. But these are perfect for the very beginners to have a block to stamp with. There is a little envelope that we can place all our little cards in. This kit's actually designed to create the cards, and then you keep these in your bag to be able to give out to, you know, anyone that you come across that you want to give a card to. So, which is a really sweet idea. So look at these envelopes. These are absolutely adorable. Wood grain finish. We have Old Olive and Coastal Cabana with little shells, sand dollars, and coral. That's the word I'm looking for. So there's 8 cards. And then we have, these are our 4, let's get this out of the road, card bases. So let's bring these out and have a quick look at. So there's 8 cards in all, 4 different designs, 2 each of the cards. We have little die cuts ready to go, starfish and sand dollars, and this is in glimmer paper, super cute. We have wood grain labels and then just plain white labels. We have a sheet of die cuts which includes, these are all coming out, palm fronds and palm trees. We have, I'm not even sure what you would call these. These are round die cuts. Looks got to have coral inside, and then there is 6 pieces of vellum coral. Also in the kit are some glue dots. I don't actually personally like these glue dots. I would prefer to use my mini glue dots. So I'm going to pop these to the side with my acrylic block that I'm not going to use and my stamping spot. Alright, also in the kit you will get full colour instructions. So, oh, actually I think inside, yep, okay, full colour instructions to make all 4 cards. So let's get started. Okay, let me see what I'm going to need. So I'm just going to take 1 each of these cards away because we're only going to be making 1 of each. And I can pop these away as well. Alright, so I can see this one here is going to need that large, big coral ball. We're also going to need one of those palm fronds from the die cuts. These are so ready to come out. We need, from our glittery pieces, we need a starfish. Okay. And the sentiments is a wood grained label. Glenda doesn't like the kit glue dots either, no. I don't know many people who do, but it's a good starting point. I highly recommend, if you have these kits, to make sure that you have the mini glue dots, some liquid glue, and your paper snips. You will need paper snips. Alrighty, so for, let me see, this one here, we're going to need a palm tree, one of our coral pieces from vellum, and sometimes it's just easier to grab out everything that you need from the kits, and that way it just goes together a little bit faster. A sand dollar. It's a white label for this one. And all of the kits are actually going to need some of that baker's twine. So I'll get that in just a second. Okay, for this one, we're going to need another piece of coral in vellum, a sand dollar, palm frond, our sentiment's going to go down on the wood grain. That's it for that one. And our last one, this one here is going to also have the palm tree. We need a starfish, another piece of vellum coral. This is gorgeous, really cute, and a white label. Okay. I'm just going to pop these to the side a little bit. Now for each kit, or each card, we need 12 inches of the twine. And the great thing is, in this kit, we have a ruler here ready to go. So this one only goes up to 9 inches. So what I'll do is I'll go to 6 and then double it. There we go. And then for all 4 cards, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use that one piece to measure the other 3. My scissors are getting quite blunt. Welcome everyone that's just popped in. We're using the Little Smile kit from the kit collection. This week's Tracy's Sunday challenge is beach themed, so this kit's perfect for that. Okay, so we have our 4 lengths of beautiful linen thread there. Okay, let me see. So let me just bring in the cards to quickly show you. That's what we're creating. Right now, throughout the whole month, you can purchase 1 kit, then get the second kit at half price. So, fantastic offer. And there is a link to see all the kit collections over in my online store in the description of this video if you're in need of it. This month's hostess code is also in the description. So if you are placing an order, please use this month's hostess code. I've got a really good deal for you that I'll send you for any order. Okay, so I'm just going to use my bone folder to give us that nice crisp edge. Now this one here, we're going to add our palm tree down. And because this is a fairly big one, I'm actually going to bring in my liquid glue. If you're just using the kit, they do have the mini glue dots that you can use to secure down your palm tree. So we're going to pop it on the edge. This is so cute with the little sand on the side. Get that in place, pop him down. Perfect. Okay, so our next piece that we're going to do is we're going to add our little elements, and I'm going to use some mini glue dots to stick those down. So just popping it on the glue dot. There we go. I'm going to use my pick tool to take it off that glue dot. So I'm going to layer that one down. This one over the top. And our sentiment, we're going to quickly stamp. For this one here, we have "You are amazing." So, Coastal Cabana. And what we probably should do is stamp all our sentiments. That'll make it go faster, won't it? I just want to stamp off, because we haven't used this stamp before. I usually try and clean them just to make sure that we get off anything during manufacture. Sometimes they can have a bit of oil or something over the top of them. So that's super cute. Let me have a quick look at all the other sentiments that we're going to need. We need "Thank you," "Your day is better." Now also in the kit, which doesn't look like we're not using the starfish, the sand dollar, and the coral, which is perfect for making other cards. So we have that one and the smile. I'm just going to grab a couple of more blocks. And we'll just quickly do the rest of our sentiments. So for this one, we have the "Thank you." And these stamps are made exactly the same as our Stampin' Up! Stamps, so they're very good quality. They are not cheap imitation ones, which is fantastic. This one is Day is Better. And there doesn't seem to be anything on these stamps, so that's really good. But sometimes you'll get your stamps and they just don't stamp that well the first time. It's better to clean them. Okay. So not a ton of stamping, but you could definitely stamp those sand dollars, the coral, the starfish on the inside of your cards as well. Okay. And then we can place this one down over the top. And I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to bring in some dimensionals. I hate making cards without dimensionals, so if you have these in your stash, you could definitely use dimensionals on them as well. It's not a prerequisite. They don't come with it, but that is so cute when it's popped up. And then we can add our little bow to the card. And honestly, I think, wow. So when you're looking at it, I think that is cut too much. You probably get away with maybe 7 inches instead of 12. That's I don't think you need that much, and that'll help with extra cards. Okay, and I'm going to grab a glue dot and just roll him up to secure down our thread. Whoop. Oh, isn't that sweet? Super cute. All right, moving on to our next one. This one is folded this way. So we have our sand, our sea. We're using our thank you. Going to glue down the sand dollar first. Him down just there. And then we have our palm frond. I'm going to see whether I can stick him a little bit underneath, which is easy enough. Actually, I've got to go the other way. Lifting him gently. There we go. And our coral is going to come out over the top. Does anyone have this kit at home? Have you purchased this one before? Have you actually created with this kit? Okay, so let's bring in another piece of that linen thread, then do another little bow. Yep. Thank you for the thumbs up, everyone. I appreciate that. I know it helps my videos to be seen. That's what YouTube likes to go by. Okay. And for this one, we're actually going to stick it in the middle of the sand dollar. So I'm going to roll my glue dot as well. Now sometimes those smaller glue dots are good for these because you don't have to roll them, they're small enough. And and I'm just not a fan, so I don't like using them. I'm completely honest with you there. There we go. And then we're going to pop this one down over the top, just here. So I'm going to again use some dimensionals. Except I don't know where I've put them. See if I've got some more. I'll just grab some more out. My desk is full as usual. They'll be right under my nose. I'm sure they are. Okay, so 2 down. Glenda doesn't have it, but she's got the lighthouse one. Oh, fantastic. There we go. Thank you, it means so much. Isn't that cute? Super cute. So there's our second card. Moving on to our third. Let's go to, this sentiment is, the day is better because of you, which is lovely. Okay, for this one, we're going to add our palm tree to the side again, and these are cut off so they go perfectly along the side. You don't have to cut off any excess. I'm going to use my multi-purpose liquid glue. There is quite a few beach themed stamp sets in the catalogue, so I'm sure we all have some sort of beach themed set in our stash, and I would love if you come and joined in this week's challenge. It's always fun when more people join in. And then don't forget to check what everyone else is creating as well. That's always good to see. Maybe leave them a comment. It's always nice to let people know how beautiful their work is. Okay, so we have both the sea star or starfish, a piece of coral, our sentiment, and I'm going to grab my linen thread and just do, if you are making this kit at home, I highly recommend not using 12 inches. Make it 9 inches, make it 10 inches. Save yourself a few for another card, because I'm cutting this off and they're just little scraps. A nice little bow again. I'm going to cut these off. Okay. And for this one, we're going to add the star and the coral. And the sentiment's going to go over the top. Sorry everyone, that was the alarm in the shop. Someone's going to the door. It's my husband. He's going to do the papers this morning. All right. This one here is going to go over the top like that. And then we can add our sentiment. So a nice little sentiment there. And then let's add a glue dot for our little twine. I love the colour scheme in this. Coastal Cabana, Old Olive, bit of crumb coke, Sahara sand. Super cute. I think this bow is just a little bit big. Let me see if I can make it a little bit smaller. There we go. Yeah, that smaller bow looks a lot better. Bring in my ribbon scissors. cut this off a little bit better. How cute is that? So cute. And it's nice with the textures. You've got the sparkly glimmer paper, you've got the vellum. Really, really pretty. Okay, there is our third card. Let's do our fourth and final. Don't forget the kit has 8 cards, so you're making 2 of each. But how cute would these cards be in this little pouch in your bag? Great idea. Okay, so this card goes like this. We're going to add, and there's a few pieces there I just want to pop through. I didn't die cut all the way through. There we go. So I'm actually going to add a glue dot to the middle. We are covering up the middle of this die cut, so you're not going to see that glue dot. When I pop this down, don't know how easily that shows up, but you can see the glue dot coming through that die cut. Okay, so we're going to add our palm frond. Okay. Can I add that? Actually, I might have to add that a little bit higher than that. Okay. We're going to add our star over the top. And then our sentiment. So more dimensionals. The kit actually says that you're just using your glue dots to pop these down. So okay. And lastly, we have just our little bow tie. So there's lots of different embellishments that would go really well on this set as well, if you think that they need just that little bit more. I think it's the polished dots that I'm thinking of. I think they would look really cool. Okay, so let's roll up one last glue dot. Just going to stick it down here and add him down. Good morning, Sandra. How are you? Your town's got the theme's name in it. This week's theme for the challenge is beach, so hopefully you can join in. All right, so there are our 4 beautiful cards from a Little Smile card kit. Let me bring them in and show you up close. So cute. Lots of vellum, lots of sparkle, a bit of Coastal Cabana, a bit of Old Olive. Such a cute little idea, and they're tiny little cards. So perfect. And like we said at the beginning, they do come with their own little envelopes, which is adorable. So these sizes, what are they? 2 1/4 by 3 1/2 inches. So cute. All right, everyone, I hope that you've enjoyed this kit that I've created with today. Don't forget, all throughout the month of this month, June, you can get 1 kit and get the 2nd kit at half price, which is an amazing offer. There's so many kits to choose from. There is a link in the description of this video to where you can see all the kits over on my online store. If you're going to purchase, please use the hostess code. I've got some wonderful specials for you for anyone who purchases with me this month. And yeah, I hope that you'll come over and join in this week's challenge. It's a great one. I think everyone has something beachy themed in their stash. So it'd be lovely to see everyone join in. You're welcome, Glenda. Thank you so much for joining me for a little bit of crafty time. I hope that you'll come back again next week, and I'll see you all really soon. Bye-bye.